Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. As she mentioned, my name is Ahmed Bashir. I'm from Somalia. So today I want to share with you guys like when I came to Malaysia, what I faced it, and why I left my country, and how I want to change people like me. So when we're in Somalia, after civil wars 1991, government schools destroyed and private schools came out. And 80% of Somali families cannot afford to pay the private schools. So me, I didn't attend any school in Somalia. I just attended a religious school. I learned their Quran. And our financial family, we were just normal and our level was average. Situation in Somalia, year after year, after 1991, everything was getting worse. So why we left Somalia? We left Somalia two reasons. Because of the war and because of no education. And our grandmother decided to take us a new place that we can find a better education and better place to live. So then we chose Malaysia. The reason my grandmother chose Malaysia was she heard that Malaysia is a good place that we can find education. And there is a United Nations High Community Refugees who help refugees who flew from their country and give them a place to live and resettle them to the third countries. This is my family, my two sisters and my cousin, and that's me and my grandma. So I arrived in Malaysia 2007, June 27, 1:45 a.m. KLI. So my first year in Malaysia. So problems we faced when I came to Malaysia, all of us. I have no friends when I came here. I could not speak English, and no relatives, and no Somalis in the building. I came a building full of local people and foreigners. And that time, and I could not speak English. Imagine like if you go a place that you don't know the language, and you don't know the people, and you don't have friends, and you are only one family there. Even you don't have someone you are same country. And really the life was hard that time. So I want to share with you guys how I learned English. When I arrived in Malaysia, I was sleeping 2 days because I was tired. Because I heard a lot of guns in Somalia. And when I came to Malaysia, it was beautiful, everything. There were no gunshots. There were no one talking to you, where are you going and what are you doing? Because it's a beautiful country. When I came to Malaysia, I was sleeping 2 days. And after 2 days, I decided to go downstairs. When I went downstairs, I saw Malaysian boys playing football. And I was crazy playing football at that time. And I wanted to play with them. Then, when I moved to close them, I realized that I could not speak English. I mean, I cannot speak Bahasa Malaya. I mean, their language. And I was like, my mind, like, Ahmed, something's wrong with you. What do you want to tell them? Like, do you want to play with them and you don't know anything about it? At that time, I found one thing. That was, I didn't find my voice. I found my body language. And I wanted to play that. And then I realized, like, let's do something, then you can play and have fun and can find a friends. And I came to close them, and I called one of them, and I say to them, this. Even my body language was wrong, but I wanted to. So I wanted to tell them like that. I want to play football, man, because staying at home and sleeping is nothing. Then the guy understood, and I joined with them and I played with them. Later, they start asking me questions. I didn't understand what they asked me. At that time, I remember they say a lot of things about me. I didn't understand anything. It doesn't matter what they say, bad or good. I had one thing that everybody can understand. That thing was this. There's a smile for everything. Then later, it was after a year. Because when you know someone who can help you to learn something, then you can learn something. That time we had no one. And later 1 year, we met someone special for us. She was with the UNHCR. She was recording a video about World Refugee Day. Then she showed her video, and then after 2 weeks, we received a phone call from her. And she wanted to teach us English at home, tuition. Then she started teaching us English. Then I start learning there at home and start practicing to my friends. I remember I did a lot of mistakes. I remember one thing I did. I asked one of my friends, like, I wanted tea. And I asked him, like, how to say tea. And he told me. And I was walking, I was just like saying tea, 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 tea. And one of my friends came to me and was like, hey, hello, Ahmed. I said, hey, tea. Because on my mom was like tea, because I went and I didn't know the word. So then I learned how to speak English, and she found a school 2009 called Fiji School. Then I learned their language and a lot of subjects there. So unforgettable year, 2009. We were 5. Now you can see the picture. Someone is missing here. The person who used to take care of us after our parents, one left us, my mom and my father passed away. This year was a really horrible time for us. We were teenagers, and we had no one relative here. We were only 4 of us. So things like growing up in Mogadishu, really it's quite dangerous to grow up in Somalia. There are many serious obstacles for children to overcome, violence and poverty. And Somalia is the only 1 or 2 of countries in the world that has not ratified the Convention on the Rights of the Child. So dreams, when it comes to boys in Somalia, there's only this type of dreams you can have. To be a football player, because all of us, we like to play football. To be a soldier. To be a soldier is give you a reason, because you are the oldest of the family. Your father passed away, and no one can work for the family. And then you can choose to be a soldier, because you have to travel at school, and your family cannot afford to pay the school. Child labor, working over hours, just to make sure that your family eats something next morning. When it comes to girls, they have one dream, simple. When they got their first period, the only thing they want is to have a family. Imagine which age they want to have a family: 8, 18, 14, and 15. So now things changed up my life. Deborah taught me a lot of things. I remember before, when my friends used to talk to them, they used to ask me like, Ahmed, what kind of dream you have? What's your ambition? And what do you want to be? It was hard for me to answer for them, because I had no dream that time. The dream that time I had was also, the only dreams I knew was like, when you sleep, the dream that you have. I didn't know that there's other dreams that to do. Then Deborah taught me a lot of things. She opened my eyes to the beautiful world. She taught me like that I'm the one who can do something to my family. She told me that I'm a valuable person for my family and to this world, and I can make a difference. Now my dream is to be a businessman, just to help people. And I wanna drive one of beautiful cars. This, where is it? So what I do now I'm a teacher in the Fiji school. I help the refugees who just flew from Somalia, who are like me, who cannot speak English, who want to have a friends. I motivate them. I share with them my story, and I teach them English and math, what I know. I don't want them to feel like the way I feel a year. I don't want them to sit at home to have no friends 1 year or more than. I want them like just to have a friends and to feel that they are in a beautiful country, that they can change their lives. And now I'm a member of called Youth Collective Initiatives. We found this a year ago. It is for refugees, youth for 14 to 24. So our goal that initiative is like to unite the whole refugees. Now we have over 250 members. Guess what? How many youth refugees live in Malaysia? More than 27,000. Most of the youth refugees, they gave up. They want to work as a man or lady, restaurants. They forget their ambitions, they forget their dreams, and the reason is the situation. Because the situation you are will give you everything to do unless you motivate yourself, unless you tell yourself that you are the one and this is the world, so you can change it. And this is a time, will be a time that you can be whatever you want. So everything, there is something behind. Who changed my life? 4 women changed my life. This Miss Deborah, twice winner Miss Malaysia. This Miss Yanti, she worked with UNHCR. And this Shakin, she taught me math. She was with Deborah when they started teaching us math and English at home. These are my classmate 2009. So no one can stop till I reach my goal. I want to be what I want to be. Nobody can tell me that you can't be, because that's the life. Nobody can say to you, you can't be. You are the one who can believe or cannot believe. So please, believe you can make a difference in this world. You can make this world a place to live. Just try to change someone's life, and the person will start changing the other's life. Thank you very much.